Hello everybody. So, this is my video on binding. I've only bought one kind of binder in my life. I went to Underworks. I'll put a link somewhere, like right here. It's probably bigger. Underworks. Yeah, so I bought the double compression shirt. I bought like 3 of them because I was like, I just got binder friendly. Or binder crazy rather. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna buy 1,000,000 of them. I'm gonna bind every day and it's gonna be awesome. So, this is it. I wear it a lot. I actually need to get a new one. I have 2 black and 1 white that I never wear, that I actually plan on donating to a guy in my area that I go to support group with. You should totally watch my support group video. It has a lot of resources in the Jacksonville area. The problem that I have with this binder is that it's really long, as you can tell. It's like a legit shirt. And it works really well at compressing my chest. I don't have a large chest. I'm actually not binding right now, so you can totally see I don't have a large chest at all. But, I mean, this is a large because I'm rather wide and big ribbed, so I just have a large broad frame, and for those that don't, I apologize. So this is a double compression shirt. I actually rolled it up because I've noticed that because I have a larger fat area, I have a really big stomach, that it will roll, like it'll roll, and it gets really, really painful. So if you are gonna buy this compression shirt, I recommend it for smaller frames, or you could do what I do, and that's make it into like a tri-top. Or to avoid this negative aspect of the double compression shirt, you can just go ahead and buy a tri-top off of Underworks. That's like a specific type. Just go to Underworks, click in tri-top in the search, FTM tri-top, and it'll pop up. So yeah. Another helpful tip that I find when I do bind is that I always bind with a shirt on underneath. Now, it could be a tank top. I went to Walmart and I bought like 1,000,000 of these, just tank tops. You know, just like a muscle shirt, and they come in like a 5-pack for like $5. So just stock up, and that's your binding shirts. I also bought a bunch of just like t-shirts, just shitty, not that I would wear them out anywhere, t-shirts like with pocket and stuff like that. I'm wearing one right now. Just undershirts, and you just put the binder on over that, and adjust yourself. Fix the shirt so that it's not. It'll tend to like either like bunch up here and be like really noticeable. Like, oh, what are you wearing underneath that? That shirt looks awful. So just make it flat and lift it and stuff. I'll show you in a second. So that's my helpful tip. Also, another good use for that is layering shirts. If you layer your shirts, it gives you the appearance of a broader chest, so it's not as noticeable that like you're contouring your chest. Say if this were to bunch up on you, it would be noticeable if you're only wearing a little thin shirt over it. You would see it, So if you have a shirt underneath, the binder, a shirt on top, maybe even a shirt on top of that. Just make sure you're drinking a lot of water if you're in a hot climate like I am. And then wear your actual everyday shirt, so you get it beefs up your chest, so it's not as noticeable that you're binding. Another tip that I actually found online is if you wear patterned shirts, like plaid shirts, checkered shirts, just striped shirts, just stay away from like solid colors unless it's like a dark color, and then it won't be as noticeable that you're actually contouring your chest. That being said, another helpful use for actually binding over an actual shirt or tank top is that it doesn't cause any chafing. If you're outside and you're sweating, maybe not from doing any physical activity, because physical activity in a binder in itself is awful. If you're just, it's really hot and you're sweating and it rubs against your skin, it leaves a bunch of rashes. And I don't know about you, but I've bled from binders before and it's awful. So I always wear a shirt underneath mine. It soaks up the sweat easier. If the binder does move, it moves with a soft, cottony, fresh feel, so it doesn't rub against your skin, because this material is very stretchy and it's very, you can hear it, it's coarse, so it's not ideal to be on your body for 1,000,000 hours a day. PSA announcement, caveat, cautionary tale, what have you. Please do not bind with ace bandages. This can be expensive. It can get pretty costly. There's packages online that you can buy. I bought 3 for like $80. I know it's kind of expensive, but there's Big Brother programs in many local areas. You just have to go online and find them. The biggest helpful aid for you at this point in anybody's transition is the internet. So the internet has a lot of answers. You should just Google Big Brother binder program, area, Jacksonville area, Philadelphia, Toronto area, any area that you're really in. That being said, again, limit your use of your binder. Don't go over the recommended 8 hours. I mean, unless you have to. I recommend binding at home first, walking around, just sitting at your desk, getting a feel for it without actually exerting yourself too much, because your first time going out in a binder, it's going to be pretty difficult. I passed out, and I had to ride my bike 3 miles to get to my job with a binder on, and it was my first day, and I literally got one foot in the door. I was like, "You're going home." Okay, well, that's good, because that was an awful idea to begin with. So just wear it around the house, sit in your desk here, do a couple of these, jumping jacks, ready to begin kind of thing. Just get a feel for it before you go out into public. Take a bunch of selfies, see how you look with it, post them on Facebook, get a good reaction, stay at home first. So, when I learned how to bind, I looked on YouTube for how to bind FTM, and it was with a really helpful dude. He had a really oversized binder, and he showed me a simple way how to get it, and not me specifically, but he showed a simple way of how to do it. And it might not be the most effective way for everyone, but it works for me, so that's what I'm going to do. It will also show my ginormously large hips. I apologize in advance. Also, I usually do it in my underwear. So, I recommend doing it in your underwear, but I'm not going to parade around in my underwear on YouTube. I mean, sure, people do it all the time, but I'm not most people. Okay, so, what you do is you're going to, there are 2 sides to the double compression shirt you get from Underworks. I haven't tried a tri-top or any other type of model from Underworks or any other place really. I recommend like a Velcro strap around. You can get that from, I think it's like FTMBinders.com or something. But again, this is just what I found, and I've had it for a while and it works for me. There are 2 sides to this specific binder. There's this thin side and there's this thick side. So we're going to use this double side, and we're going to make sure that it falls on our chest so that it doubly compresses it, and it does a damn good job of it. So, the best thing you can do is to put a binder on with clothing. It's very tight, and fabric moves better on fabric than it does your skin. That's why I say I always put it on with my underwear on. I'm going to be doing it with gym shorts. And again, if you try to pull this across your thighs or across your belly area, it's going to be quite a bit of a challenge. With fabric, it moves a lot simpler and a lot smoother. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll it with the double compression towards the front. So you have the thin side and the thick side. That's going to be on the outside. And you're going to place it down. And you're going to step through, not through the arms. Don't step through the arms. Step through the head part. Both feet. Step through. Oh, you really can't see it. You really can't see it. But I'm stepping through the head part and I'm pulling it up around my hips, like so. Make sure you tuck your shirt in so it doesn't ride up. Even if it does, it's an easy fix. Go around and just slide it all the way up and over. Make sure you get close to your armpits. Close to the armpits. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your arms just like handles and you're just going to roll it up. And it slides right over the shirt easily. And that's that. Lift and pull. And again, mine's a little stretched out, so it doesn't work as well as it should. I'm working on getting another one. And then you can just grab another shirt. And that's that. This is what I wear every day. And also, another tip, guys usually wear an undershirt. So, if you're wearing an undershirt, it's easier to assimilate into their environment. Usually they have a nice shirt, not this shitty Walmart shirt. But again, most men wear some form of an undershirt. So if you're wearing an undershirt, you kind of blend in easier. So, yeah, that is that. That is how I bud. Subscribe to my channel. Comment if you must. You didn't see Torn. Torn's sitting right here. He's been watching me the entire time. Yes. Love the camera. Work it, baby. Work it. Work that camera. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Daddy loves you so much. Okay. Say, subscribe to my channel. Say, I love you. I love you. Good night.